Hello and welcome to Wednesday nights, July 24th, 8:30 p.m. stream. We're going to talk about all kinds of fragrances. Parfum de Marly Altair, Bond number 9 Lafayette Street, and even Louis Vuitton on the beach and their clones. And this one's called Liquid Brune. This is a TikTok hyped fragrance, one of them, and a whole bunch more. And I'm going to rush right through them. Let's start with this. It's called Thomas Cosmala. This is called Thomas Cosmala Après l'Amour. So this fragrance is $200 or more for the big bottle. Please do not buy this on eBay. This exact Thomas Cosmala brand. I'm teaching you something right now. You will notice on the bottom of this, you'll see a batch code. That means it's authentic. You see that number there? It says 8 or whatever it says, WH22. That's authentic, but on eBay they won't have that. It's completely different. This thing has pressurized sprayer and it smells delicious. So it's a very good fragrance. It projects like crazy, 6 feet, 10 feet projection, and so does this. This is called number 4 After Love. They do make this by Fragrance World. Fragrance World makes this fragrance. It's $21. It smells similar to that. It's not exactly the nice clean musks that they use and the Hedione chemicals and all the nice beautiful lemons and nerolies that they use, but I'll tell you what it smells like right now. It has lemon zest, like a lemon, bitter orange, blossom florals, so that's like a sweet orange blossom, right? And then it goes into a touch of cinnamon. I'm trying to get my screen. I can't see myself or the chat people. Oh, there you guys are. Hey, Best National, Eftore. I see. Okay, welcome. This thing goes into warm, spicy cinnamon clove with musks, amber, woody notes. Smells like fresh cut wood force. A touch of honey possibly is in there. And it all comes together. Very, very clean and strong projection. And it's very, very similar to Baccarat Rouge 540, but it's a different take. It's something. And this one you just have to wait. You can smell the sweetness first on this, and you do smell all the other stuff. The sweetness, I believe, is kind of like a honey note, but this does project like crazy. Of course, if you can afford this, I would 100% you buy this authentic one. Now, I just looked on eBay, and these were 3.4 for 70, 80, 35. Those are all fake. The 3.4 should be $130 at a discount site, $225 on his site, and these big bottles are like $300 on his site, and maybe $150, $160 on a discount site for 200 ml. This is $21.95 on the site that this channel is talking with. It's called bestbrandsperfume.com. Sometimes I package up stuff for them, but usually there's a team. By the way, there's a guy named Mr. Fit Dive, and he donated a whole bunch of fragrances to give away with people's orders. He says if you would like to follow him on Instagram, he does scuba diving. He talks about his work. Sometimes he helps out with the fragrances here. Mainly, he's got his mindset right. He gets up at 4 a.m., does all that stuff, workout, hot tub, sweat, freezing chambers. He doesn't show all that. He just shows like a 2-minute simple clip or 1-minute clip. But he likes fragrances so much. And he bought Diesel. He's giving one of these away. And he bought some Rihanna's for women. Okay. These little cute little sprayers. These are like $10 or $20 each. So he brought 16 bottles all together. He does this every week lately. Now he did it last week. People were happy. He also bought some Bond number 9 body sprays and some Versace Eros body sprays. So the first 32 people randomly from the order section that says, I saw the live, I love Mr. Fit Dive, or something like that. Just put it in the notes and we'll add you a gift. Especially if you say his name, because he's always looking and watching. And if you put that in the notes, he'll get excited and give you something even bigger. So this is Liquid Brune. This is an awesome fragrance that smells like Parfums de Marly out there. It's nowhere near as close as this. What I mean by that is this is twice the... This is more rich and luxurious. This is a spot-on clone, okay? This can last you 7 to 8 hours. On Fragrantica, some kids was saying it lasted 2 days, and they're just loving and hyping the heck out of it. This the real deal. I mean, my nose knows, but my God, this is $400 almost with tax. This is $41.95 on the site that you're looking at. I don't know if it's even in the chat window, but it's called bestbrandsperfume.com. Anyway, $41.95 versus $400 all day long. I like this. So you want to know what this smells like? Well, it's a combination of like cinnamon and like caramelly. Called liquid. I'm going to tell you. I don't have them memorized yet. Brian Ponce, what's up? How do I know you? I haven't seen your name in a long time. Are you the bread man? No. Brian Ponce, okay. Ishmael, how you doing? Michael Ternes, Eddie Suarez, Nahil Giant, Cosmic Pepper. That's a great fragrance for the summer. And of course, F. Torres, the most very, very nice person. Best National. Can you recommend feminine fragrances for ladies? That first one I just talked about is perfect. And so is this. It's called Forever. It's called Forever Pistachio. It's linked down below. And if it's not, it's on the website. It's a yummy pistachio gelato fragrance. As we move on, I want to tell you this Liquid Brune, but there is no information I can find right now. For Liquid Brune. And if you want to know a secret, you can use UNC10 and get another $4 off, so it becomes $37 for the hottest fragrance sold out. It's $80 on a lot of sites, $50, $60, on some other sites. The site's loading slow. While we're waiting, this is called Luke's Vision by the Seashore. It's the best replication of On the Beach I've ever found. It lasts long. It's got a very strong yuzu lemon note mixed with some bitter orange, mixed with some florals, giving you go in the high heat, humid, hot weather, go in deserts of Palm Springs, go in Las Vegas, go in Miami, South Beach, go in Louisiana, North Carolina, South Carolina. You can't lose with this. Go to the pool, go to the beach, go at night on a date. It's citrus. It's easy to wear, but it does offend people that have never smelled anything like it. Might not be used to it, but look. Pressurized sprayer, 2-pound bottle, and smells like orange flowers. Not like flowers, but like orange soda candy, kind of like fizzy like that. Very, very good. Very, very sexy profile for the summer. Eddie Suarez, Thunderous Terrain. Best smelling perfume for under $50. This Liquid Brune, number 1. Okay? Number 2, this right here. It's called Nile Oud. It's a more masculine nighttime fragrance. It smells like tuxedo. Number 3, I would get the Zakat Black. It is the best smelling fragrance for under $50. And if you use this code right here on this website, it's called Mr. 50. The code is MR50. You can add this brand new item, and it smells like citruses and vanilla, and it's awesome, and it lasts just as long as this thing. This is the same thing, and believe me, I know I've been wearing this fragrance for years and years and years. Bond number 9 Lafayette Street is this. Look, I love this fragrance so much, I bought 2 bottles of it. 2 bottles. And then I come out, and I'll spray them like this, two-fisted. Okay. Bond number 9s are tricky, but you got to look on the box because they do make counterfeit. Here they have it on the bottom in black, the batch code number, but it's hard to see anyway. But this is a great fragrance, and I'm telling you, this is the number one right now. It's 50% off, so this is like 60, I think, or 65, so you'll get it for 32. And they do make another one that is awesome. It's called New York Avenue. It's a black bottle as well. I don't have it here. So that's your ANSAAM Thunderous Terrain, Thunderous Terrain, Armaf, Hunter Intense, or Armaf Précieux. Which is better smelling? Armaf Précieux is 100 times better smelling than Armaf Hunter Intense. Hunter Intense is like what, DIOR Sauvage type DNA, and this stuff here is Club Précieux. It's an Aventus Absolute DNA, which is starting out with candied pineapple, some citruses, bergamot, woods, and it projects. This is an ultimate. These two are the number. Like this one's like a hidden gem. I didn't even see it on TikTok. But this one and this one are the two hottest fragrances. Perfect to start your collection. If you're a beginner, you'll be completely advanced. If you were to buy this one and this one, you'd be completely advanced because you can wear this. This is, both of them are 7. This is 7-8 hours. This is 10-12 hours lasting. Both of them project well. This is like a date night. This one you could wear every day with the pineapple notes. And then this one is a nice one you could wear to work. So these three, these are brand new releases, 2024, all three of them. Zakat Black is what that's called, and it smells like Bond number 9 Lafayette. And here is another one, if you like the notes of rum and coffee, which is more like a date night. It's Kilian's Black Panther. This is $31.50, regular price, I think. It's called Spectre Wraith. Now this fragrance is awesome. It lasts long. It's boozy. Again, I don't know how advanced you are. If you were just to pick one, I would pick either one of these because these are very easy beginner fragrances that you can enjoy. Either one of these or this. And then also if you can find this is better than Armaf Hunter. It's a little 2-ounce bottle of diesel fuel for life. And this is very, I'm going to open it. You guys hear that? I'm opening the bottle. Yeah, as ASMR. Diesel fuel for life. The bigger bottles have this cool jacket and zips up. This is a smaller bottle, 1.7 ounce. I think it's $15. Again, they made so many counterfeits. Look at, they put print on the inside of the box to let you know. The counterfeiters won't waste their time doing stuff like that. There's a batch code on the bottom of this bottle to prove its authenticity. If you ever shop for branded fragrances, they will have batch codes like this on the bottom. Now, when you get into fragrances like these Middle Eastern ones, they don't have that batch code. They don't have anything on the bottom, just the sticker. But on the box, they will have some sort of print. So for instance, this is the first one I talked about tonight. It's got that sticker right there. It's a hologram sticker. That's easy to reproduce, but you can see this is raised lettering here. And then this is how you tell if you're foreign fragrance, because they sell so many fake fragrances on TikTok and eBay, it disgusts me. I mean, they're going to sell an average price $25 Lattafa, and they sell them for $15 fake. They're terrible. The bottle sprayers, it's just, ugh. It's even bad for your skin. You could get bad things happening to you. But look at this. You got to have these markings on here. You see that printed date? 8/2023. That's the production date of this fragrance. And that's what they don't have on their bottles. And they get really upset when I go on their stream and question their I say, can you flip the box around and let me see it? And I'll say, that's fake. And then there's usually someone that doesn't know how to respond to my intensity. I don't do it that often, you know. It's not my business. Diesel. This is super sexy, super fresh, super everyday wear. Now, an enthusiast means he likes fragrances like Kilian and Yves Saint Laurent, expensive editions and niche fragrances and stuff like that. Well, might call this, he might say it's good, but he might call it basic or uninteresting, when in reality, it's extremely mass appealing and ladies love it. Diesel, fuel for life. Smells like citruses and candy and Jolly Ranchers all mixed together. Another one that's bad to the bone. This is like a $25 fragrance that replicates Parfums de Marly Layton. That's called LHere Detour Noir. It projects like crazy. It lasts 7 hours. It can withstand the highest of heat in Palm Springs, Desert, California, LA, even Malibu Beach, and South Florida. How do I know? Because I test them in the heat. Because when fragrances get in the heat, pressurized sprayer even. Yeah, so this one smells like a cinnamon apple pie kind of a thing. It smells so good. I can't even get over it. It smells so freaking good for $25. Now, the real Parfums de Marly smells more bitter orange, more rich, more decadent. And again, here is Al Harmean's bottom, and on the box they probably have that date I was talking to you about. So we talked about Précieux, the #1 Club de Nuit now, which is Absolute Aventus. And we talked about this, which is Zakat Black. On my website, it's 50% off. Bond number 9. This is also 50%. Not everything is 50% off, just selected items. Look in the description box. This is very, very smoking hot. Nobody can find it. Next one. This is funny. I found it and it's 50% off because I want you to experience this DNA. Okay, I'm gonna look it up for you. Hold on 1 second. I'm looking up the DNA so I can read it to you. We got sweet, vanilla, warm, spicy, musky, cinnamon, pouty, aromatic, citrus, white, floral. This is called Ghazalia de Arabia. Cinnamon, cardamom, orange blossom, praline, musk, ambroxan, and guaiac wood. This is a clone of LHere. It's a modern rendition. I'm going to tell you it's a clone of that liquid brune because it's lighter, it's not as rich, but it's very wearable, it's very sexy, and it's very long lasting and worth every penny of $30 because you'll get 50% off. Your cinnamon and bourbon vanilla and the praline notes delicious, the ambroxan's high quality, and the wood is nice. And basically you've got yourself a 5 to 7 hour fragrance that projects above average, and it's more for a male. But you ever smelled Mercedes-Benz Club Black? Kind of like that, but not as much vanilla. And it's very surprising, masculine, and it's gourmand. So I'm going to run through some fragrances in a second, but I want to see who's talking. You're awesome. Can you recommend a Gucci Envy or Gucci 2 clone? Gucci 2 clone? Not, I can't remember it, but there is a Whiskey Ripper. There is a clone of, why would I be in South Beach this weekend, Whiskey Ripper? There's a clone of Gucci Pour Homme by Bentley. Ricky Tomatoes, man, what's up? The most complimented summer fragrance I got is called Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau Male Le Parfum, or Jean Paul Gaultier Le Garden. And if you want the clone, you get this right here. Well, it's called Tribal Intense by Grandeur. I don't have it on my tray here. And another one that's really, really good is compliments like crazy. It's called Roja Isola Blue. And this one is a beautiful citrus musk fragrance. And if you want to smell like this, it costs $500. And I found this fragrance that replicates it. It's called Al-Fajar, and it's awesome blue fresh fragrance for the summer, and it's $40. But look at this box. Look at that thing, a blue juice like that. It's clear, but it looks like it's blue juice with the gold eagle top. Incredible fragrance, and you can read about it if you were to type in the search. I'm going to hold this up so you can see it. And remember, Mr. Fit Dive is giving away fragrances. All you do is buy something. I don't care if it's $5 or $12 or $100. You buy something and then say, I heard Mr. Fit Dive has 16 presents. Can I have one? Or however you want to word it. Some people are very nice the way they word it. So this is this. Okay. That's some of the high end. And then for the summertime, these two, this is for women. It's called Amethyst. It's almost sold out. It's a Creed Windflower clone. It's got some beautiful sweetness in it and some florals and citruses. If you know the smell of Windflower by Creed, this is identical to it. If you know the smell of Creed Green Irish, this is a high-end fragrance company that is brand new, and they're making bangers. It's called Arabiat Prestige. They're like $50 bottles or 40, can't remember. And they last long, and they're totally high quality. Boxes, bottles, everything is way up there. It's like elite status for the best price. That's what it is. This is called Avenue London. It's $30, and use Mr. 50 till Friday night, and you'll get it for $15. It's a Greenwich Village Bond number 9. Bond number 9, Greenwich Village is Avenue London. Right here, Avenue London. I hold it there so you can see it, because I might move too fast for you. Let's show you some more things. One more thing I really like. This is called Sahir. Sahir. It's by Lattafa, and it has caramel in it. But when you first spray it, it's a bitter almond note. And interestingly enough, 2-3 hours later, you will get a vanilla note. It's not regular vanilla, it's absolute vanilla. And people are saying that it smells like TomFord Sex Vanilla, Vanilla Sex. I'm going to have to buy that one, or I'm going to make one of these nice people give me one. Sometimes people ask me to give them. They say, can I get you something? And I say, yeah, get me some Lost Cherry Ghost, Lost Cherry Smoke, Lost Cherry Electric, anything TomFord. I like to have those so I can see who's making the best. Okay, here's this one. I'm just going to screenshot you these. This is this. This Forever Pistachio is this. Yummy Gelato Pistachio. $158, $37 or something. Maybe it's 27. This one is all 50% off. You should get it. It smells just like Dior Sauvage Elixir. It's 50% off. It's on the list that's in the description of the box. I think it's 25, so you get it for $12.50. How could you pass that up? It lasts 7 hours. Dior Sauvage Elixir has licorice. We got Gary. Hey, Gary Sukisian, how are you? Whiskey Reaper, how are you again? Ishmael Nieves. There's some talk within the fragrance community that there's some sort of counterfeit clones. What is this? What the steps can I take to get over it? In the beginning of the video, Ishmael, I did There are counterfeit clones out there. They're on TikTok. I have 30 years experience with fragrances, designer fragrances and clones, and a little bit of niche. But they used to hire me at stores I used to work at way back in the day when I was your age. And they would say, hey, because I knew, I don't know how I knew, but I was deep into fragrances. Like, it's a long story. I was disgustingly just spending thousands, but they would say, hey, what's the best Jean Paul Gaultier? What's the best? So back old days, Acqua di Gio. The best one was called G10. And then they started getting Glen Perry and all these other brands started coming out. And then I started pushing away, but those clones were still selling. Brother John, how's it going? We got Mr. Fit Dive donated 16 bottles. Now he's on the second week. He donated another 16 bottles. All because Brother John donated a whole bunch of stuff. It kicked off a season of giving and passing it along. It's a lovely way. Why have any kind of monetary system when you could just give? I mean, if I had it, I'd give it. Everything is free, or just. There was once a restaurant back in the Midwest, and it just said, I promise you, it said, there's no price tag, order whatever you want, and give the cashier whatever you want to pay her. I was really, my older brother would give me $5 and say, go get us 2 croissants and 2 coffees. I'm like, that's like 20 usually at a Starbucks. Hey, Oda Treasure, he has a great YouTube channel. He talks about old discontinued fragrances, and he probably might know about this one, but he talks about some different ones. This isn't not discontinued, but it's an oldie but a goodie. Diesel Fuel for Life. I don't have any discontinued ones in my hands reach, but I found one the other day called White Cedar. Brother John, thank you, Brother John. You got to try the Liquid Brune or the Ghazalia Arabia. Liquid Brune is better, but this is cheaper, and we have plenty to give away. 50% off, Brother John, Mr. 50. And Brother John, this guy, Mr. Fit Dive, he's on Instagram. If you were ever to find him on Instagram and follow him and talk to him, I guarantee you he's like a real estate investor. He will stuff your box. He'll make sure I get like $100. Not 100, but he'll get a whole bunch of good stuff. Now look, he bought about 10 of these bottles. This is called Mark Echo Charge. He's giving these away for free. Okay, Mr. Fit Dive and me are giving these away for free in the orders. Not everyone will get this. Some people will get a body spray. Some people will get this little Beyonce spray. All you gotta do is buy anything and put it in the notes. We love you, and you could put "we love you" in the notes. This thing is so cool. You could keep it in your car, your gym bag, and you know what it smells like? I just sprayed it twice. It's definitely smelling like pear and vanilla with the touch of chocolate. And it's similar to Jean Paul Ultra Male, or not Le Male, but it's definitely a Jean Paul Gaultier vein DNA, definitely in that direction, for free. No price tag on it. Maybe they're $40 on the line for big bottles. Mark Echoes from like the early 2000s. Everyone can hear me? Everyone's okay tonight? Kilian's Gucci Envy clone. Gucci Envy. I love that stuff, man. That is that tall green bottle. They made it for women. And the men's was the really short, fat bottle. Am I right, RP? Mr. Mojo. Kilian's Black Phantom. Kilian's Black Phantom. There's a new one that sold out. We'll have it very soon. And then there's this one. It's called Fragrance World Spectre Wraith. It's the Kilian Black Phantom, but Kilian's some fire stuff, but it's remarkable how good they do. Fragrance World makes this. I didn't make it. And Ishmael, about the fake clones, just don't buy anything on eBay or TikTok or one thing you can look for is the date. I was telling people, look for the date of manufacturing on the box. It's got raised letters. The box isn't cheap. The sprayers are good. The clones are getting better and better. The Armaf brand, even some of their fragrance, this one puts the name of their fragrance right on the engraved in there. And this one probably has the date. This one has the date on it. This is a high-end Armaf. It's called Précieux. It smells like Absolute Aventus. Worth every penny. Okay, we got some crazy text coming in. Sorry about that. This is called Kilian Apple. This is called Aston Apple Orchid. Oh, excuse me, the mic's on. Oh my God, was the mic off the whole time? This is called Kilian Apple Brandy Orchid. Urban Man Elixir has great performance, yes. Eric Drave, banger. Eric Drave. How close is Liquid Brune to out there? 89 to 90% performance isn't as good, but it's damn near the same smell. Like, in a snobby way, I'm just saying that it's not, but in a regular person that was at Nordstrom's to smell each one, they would not be able to tell the difference, and that's the truth. Even the Middle Eastern fragrance, yes, Afnan's 9 p.m. is being fake. That's why I found my own new line of bangers that nobody knows too much about. This one replaces 9 p.m. It's called Attar Al-Wasal. And this is a company not so known about. It's exactly a designer version of Ultra Male. It's so nice. It's so good. This is Kilian Apple Brandy on the rocks. And now I'm going to present to you the newest fragrance to our collection of this week. I have two. The first one is it's not discontinued anymore, but it's expensive. It's called Reinhardt Parfum. It's Fahrenheit Le Parfum, which has absolutely zero to do with the regular Fahrenheit. It's a completely different smell. It's smooth, it's vanilla, it's violet, it's sexy, it's date night. It's very nice. Longevity is about 4 hours. Maybe you can overspray it and get... If you overspray, you'll get a lot of longevity and spray your clothes, of course. Some other cheap beasts you can look for coming up. Flavia Imperio, Noir Orchid, Mountain Nuit, Craze by Armaf, smells like Pegasus. Cayenne Classic, smells like Dior Homme Intense. Reef Cat by Paris Corner versus Nile Queen. Get Nile Queen. And then the newest, strongest black code is Falcone Black Coal. This is so strong it'll choke out. This is a real beast mode. They're so confident they put a beast on top. Beautiful bottle. It's also 50% off. Not a joke. Every one of these, we had black, white, and brown. They're all sold out. And we have a couple more of these left. And another thing I wanted to tell you is Ashwa Blanc is another Aribiat Prestige high-end clone of Silver Mountain Water. And then Fragrance World has Proud of You, and Together, there's a fragrance called Together with You that has all the Stronger with Yous for $23. And they have amber and oud and leather. And one more that's just killing it. I'm telling you, every single person has been commenting on the videos and telling me this is $50, but I gave it for 50% off, just like almost the cost. It's called Shining City, and it is awesome. City of the Stars Louis Vuitton. Spray it, and you're like, oh my God, it smells like familiarly, like really good. It's some sort of a Yutsu lemon orange mixed with some sweet candied floral. It's like fire. Fire means very good. I'm about to show you the newest one. So this one is $40, but it's on sale. This is called Majestic Kurt. Again, you look on this bottle, you got some computerized writing. That's how you know legit stuff. Majestic Kurt is Kirky by Tiziana Terenzi. It's 50% off. It becomes $20. It's kind of a weird fragrance, but everyone likes it. How do you describe it though, right? It's clean, fresh, slightly floral, touch of some sort of vanilla, kind of little bit metallic. It just smells good, like really, really good. And it projects well and it lasts a long time. Majestic Kurt is by Falcone again, so it's a beast. Or not Falcone. Maybe it is. And another one that we just got is this. It's $85. Okay, it's a Creed Aventus 10-year anniversary. Is my specific, hyper specific nose says that that's what this is cloning. They say Aventus or Aventus Absolute. It's called Collude. Okay, Collude is 50% off. Use the code. There's probably, I don't know, 10 or 12 left. And it's definitely pineapple dark gothic version of Creed Aventus. And tomorrow we're going to show you one that's Paco Rabanne 1 million Ouds clone. But it's not out yet. It's coming out tomorrow or the next day. Just keep looking on the website under new arrivals. But this thing lasts forever. It's super strong. It's made by the same people that make this beast mode. So there's two beast mode. Look at these bottles. I mean, look at that. Look at the detail on it. It's so cool. I'm not like trying to sell you. I just think they're so neat now. I mean, that one's cool. Like it's not. You got. Look at that thing. Hey man, what's up? And then you got this one. Look at this bottle. I mean, that is awesome. It's almost like a trophy. If you want a real trophy, you get Lattafa Pride. This thing is bitter almond and vanilla, and it smells so good. It lasts 10 hours on you. Here you go. You won the trophy. You get the dragon head, the amber ball, and everything. Look at that bottle. The box is enormous on this one, too. Look at these bottles. I mean, come on. Ever seen anything like that? Here is a 9 p.m. I just brought this out to show you how it looks real. This is real 9 p.m. You notice the bottle top. We're going to take that off. And then you got black on gray with the sprayer. And then if you look at the sprayer plastic thing, it's very straight, just a slight bend to it. And you can see the 9. You see how thick the bottle is on the bottom. There's a thickness to it. And this is $40. I mean, I don't see it anywhere. It used to be like 20. Maybe it's 30, but it's never 20 or 22 or anything like that. Don't buy it if it is. And then here, there's some more information. You see that? And then on the box, there's even more information. This is another one. This is a cheap beast. This is the coolest Dior Sauvage elixir I've ever found. It's called Zafiro. It's a subdivision called ANFAR. They came out in 1950. Wow, 1950. Not this fragrance, but their company did. So they've been making fragrances for years. They know what they're doing. Very, very unknown fragrance company here in the U.S. called ANFAR. And that's the bottle. Very long lasting. Oh, yeah, he's got some of these to give away too. I forgot. I don't know what this is, if it's Green Irish Tweed or Drakkar, but he's giving some of these away. It's a $10 fragrance called New Brand GT Darker. If you ever wanted to buy it, let's see what it is. I mean, darker sounds like it could be Drakkar, you know. No, no, it's definitely a Green Irish type fragrance for sure. Here's a new one. Oh, this isn't out. If you ever wanted something just ridiculous, Shagaf Oud by Swiss Arabian. Just ridiculously strong for. I think I paid 15 or 20 for this. It's crazy. Let's see who's talking now. We got Jean Sol Ambition, brother John. What's up, Fragrance Family? Hope and pray everything goes well with you. Native 78 B14. Mike is not good. Diesel fuel for life. Longevity 5 to 7 hours. OG Proficio Ayunk. Got my liquid broom Monday. Ralph Woodfork. How was the shipping, brother? Brother, buy a nice mic. B14, suggest me a nice mic. Please suggest me. Can you hear me? Right. Yeah. Tell me, this is a. I'm going to show you this mic. It's a S. Oh, it's a blue. Okay. Anyone can help me. I'd love to know. Actually, if Whiskey Reaper's still on, you know about mics a lot. Can you recommend me a mic, please, Whiskey Reaper? Gary is here. Sukaishan, he's in the fragrance community in Los Angeles. Armenian. Spice Bomb Extreme Clones. Michael Ternes. Do you know when Armaf will come out with Leighton for Prey Shoe? I'm sure they will. Jay the Sensei. Face turquoise covering eyes. Thank you for the lady's suggestion. Handing to the website to buy. Thank you, Best National. Good morning. Good evening from Lee H. Thank you. God bless you, brother. The dog. Are there any clones for Perseus? Not yet. Damu Barber. I got the Zakat Black number 4 coming in this week. Awesome. Damu, you must have seen one of my streams. How long does diesel fuel last? About 5 to 7 hours, but it smells really good. I diesel fuel for nice musky raspberry. Great description. Eau de Treasure is his name of his YouTube channel. D. Farrell, how's everything going? M. Gump Show, Yonk, Al Harmain Black Edition, TomFord, fabulous clone. Oh, I think I just ordered that. I don't know. But there is one by Just Jack called Fanta Fab. And there is another one by Grandeur called Mr. Fabulous or I don't have it here, do I? It's called Fabulous This Evening or something like that. Yeah. I love that fragrance. What he's talking about is TomFord, the bad word fabulous, F Fabulous. And they make 2 versions at Macy's. You can buy one that's R rated, which is interesting that they have one that has a red line. I used to think those were counterfeit, but it's really a thing. It's actually $50 cheaper to not let it say FUCKING. Sorry about that, YouTube. And the one with the full X-rated word on it is like, I'm gonna say $400 for 50 milliliters. That's including tax, maybe even more. And the other one is like $289. Anyway, the fragrance itself, it smells like sexy leather, smooth, and it's naughty, and it makes you feel, a certain way. I know someone somewhere said faking a clone. Love your channel, Phil413. Thank you. Hey man, how you doing? Sean, not bad. Thank you for asking. Fragrance is under 100 for college. For fall, winter, not unpleasant for others in class. Very easy. You can get. You want to get something fresh. You could try the Acqua di Gio Profondo. It's close to you. It's an aquatic. It's good for fall, you know, when it's 70, 80 degrees. It'd be perfect for that. And another one that would be good would be this diesel for sure, but that's like that's not under 100. It's like under 20 or under 30. Another one that's under 100 you can get for the fall. That's very easy to wear. Carolina Herrera Cobalt Blue, that would be perfect. And Cobalt Blue Elixir, those are very, very not offending, but very, very easy to wear yet strong. Lasts all day. Cobalt Blue Elixir, the whole Carolina Bad Boy line. The strongest one is Elixir Blue. The second one is called Extreme. These are the order of the best to worst. And after Extreme, Le Parfum has got some weed note in it, so I don't think you might like that, but it's different. But the best one is Elixir and Extreme, and then Cobalt Blue Regular. It's by Carolina Herrera Bad Boy. Looks like a lightning bolt. When I said I was your age, just out of curiosity, how old are you? The picture is 4 years old. I was in my mid to late 30s. That's when I was doing it, my friend. What's up, Uncle? I've got black at number 4. Thank you. Mike Montgomery. Hello, I have a good Bulgari Tigger. There is one called Aries. It's very good. And there's one called Flavia Ampario. Hey, man, how you doing? Suggest some fragrances under $100. Okay. Here we got the answer. Club de Nuit Intense Man. That might be it's under $100, but it could be offensive though, as it might if you're in a class, and but maybe not. It's kind of synthetic. Excuse me. And I'm gonna. If you get YSLY Eau de Toilette, it's perfect for the September, October weather. The Eau de Toilette version. It's not loud. Maybe it lasts 5 hours, but it smells so good. And then when you're out in the sun, it actually extrapolates or pushes out even further, and it's really good. You'll get really used to it. You'll get compliments. It's the plain YSL. Everybody tells you to buy Eau de Parfum. There's a reason, because it lasts longer. It's richer. It's more indulgent. YSLY Eau de Toilette. And if you want a clone of it, one is called Mega Man Yellow by Armaf, and another one's called Millissimi by Grandeur, and that one is on a 50% off sale. If you look in the description, you'll be able to spell it. It's a gray box. I don't have one here, but let me go through some of these. This is called Hot Lips. It's Bond number 9 clone. It's 50% off. This is called Ocean Breeze. Super duper compliment getting. Perfect for college too. It's $50, but you can get a 50% off on this. It's a hybrid of Pacific Chill and Imagination by Louis Vuitton. Bond number 9, Hot Lips. This is Hot Lips. It's a clone of Bond number 9, Nolisha. This is a little bit new one. It's called House of Oud Delicious Dates, but it's like a bottle of, it smells like Karma, that fragrance by Lattafa. And this one is called Phantom. It's coming out soon. It's the new EMPER brand, but Spectre Wraith is already out to smell like coffee and rum. This one smells like Acqua di Gio Profumo. It's 30 or 25 and you get 50% off. And my favorite ones for the fall, for real, you can find these. It's a little bit over 130 to 150. $130. You get this for the fall weather. It's fine. And if you want a cheaper version, you get this on eBay or somewhere on my website, Apple Orchid. These are awesome. It's apples and rum. It's very unique. This one is concerning with all the fragrance enthusiasts. It's called Aldebaran Gold. It's a very, very easy to wear Chanel sport cologne, 7 hours lasting, great projection, $25 regular price tag. And also, if you were to find this in a 1.7 ounce bottle, for the college student, you should get Chanel Elysium Sport 1.7. It's well worth it to get the real thing. They're like right at $100. Anything by Chanel Blue or Elysium Sport. Those are real good tips. Also, Invictus makes real good ones. This is called Victory Elixir. It's a little bit more advanced, but you could get regular Victory or Invictus Platinum, but that might be a little bit too loud for your classroom. Or there's a new Invictus called Parfum that it'll be perfect for the class. Those are very good fragrances. This is called Louis Vuitton Maître Noir. This would be great for the fall as well. There's one called Monsieur Noir. That's a clone that's on the website. This is another fragrance. This is called Inventor's Conqueror. It's actually the clone for that Invictus Victory. And now, let's see if I can line it up. Yeah, I hear my neighbor yelling at me too. I'm 20 minutes late. He's watching the German. I got a dog called Victor the German. Roja Elysium is an awesome fragrance, but it's really high-end snooty. This is a nice fragrance to replicate Acqua di Parma. This is stuff you find on the West Coast and highfalutin type fragrances. It's all citrus. This is like almost like a Aventus DNA. And this is 50% off. This is called Al Shams. It's the clone for this. It's awesome. It's like Divine Asylum. And this is like $60, so you'll get it for $30. Well worth every penny. You're talking about 5 to 7 hours, but it's a pressurized sprayer. You should spray it 10 times. It is working good in the highest of heat. And in the colder weather, it'll work even better. And these are both very light and inoffensive fragrances for the office or for the school. Everyone can hear me okay? Nitro Red, I found a fragrance for that too. That's $17. If you want me to get it, I can get it. I can't believe that someone made that clone for that. Herbel Armante, which fragrance is better, the Bulgari Aqua or the Dolce Light Blue Intense? Dolce Gabbana Light Blue Intense is better for mass appeal, 100%. That's the answer. For mass appeal, Bulgari Aqua might be better for fragrance enthusiasts. So there's two different levels right there. You see how Bill Freeman says Bulgari Aqua for sure. Can't hear you, can't hear you, can't hear you, can't hear you. Oh my God, I had the microphone off. Oh no. Is the mic low? Oh no. Oh my God, Mike. Is the mic... Alright, I'm going to end the stream. Something happened to my mic. I'm so sorry.